Sup. Suppity sup. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a lovely night of trivia here in the virtual world, wherever we may be. Hi. My camera's off, but now it's better. I'm Austin Rogers, and we're going to have fun tonight because we have 6 lovely, beautiful rounds of trivia ahead of us. I made a mistake. The first mistake I made was I forgot to put all of your team names in the answers sheet. So go ahead and do that right now. I sent across the board your answer sheets and your score sheets for the rest of the evening. So go ahead into that score sheet that is called 0610 Virtual Pub Quiz and put your team names in because I forgot to do that. That's how awesome I am. And while you guys are doing that, we're going to go over some rules of the evening. We collected a lot of money tonight. Remember, everything goes to our friends at the Brazen-Head, the Waylon, the Gaffies, the Gaff West, and Biddy's. And also, really great news, if you go to Biddy's on 91st and 2nd, doing business as DTUT, and show them the Venmo that you contributed to this trivia, they'll give you a free drink. How amazing is that? That's pretty amazing. All right, so everyone take a look at the sheets protected. What the hell? I shut the protection off. I will fix that right now. I'm so sorry. I will set permissions. And there we go. Yeah. All right, just give me a second while I do that. I'll fix that in a second. While I'm fixing it, let's go over the rules of the evening. First of all, thank you everyone for joining us. Don't worry, I will fix the thingy bob in just a second. Everything we do tonight is for out of work bartenders here in New York City, both the borough and island of Manhattan and in the borough and Long Island of Brooklyn. Everything we do tonight benefits the Brazen-Head and the Waylon are charter members, and where I would ordinarily be hosting trivia on Mondays and Wednesdays, thus a happy Wednesday to you. And our newer members, the Gaff West, the Gaff East, and Biddy's Pub. We got Upper East Side, we got Hell's Kitchen, we got Brooklyn, all represented, and everything goes to the staffs of those bars. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And we've got more chances to be more generous later. Make sure that you follow everyone. Biddy's Pub, Brazen-Head, Brooklyn, Gaff West NYC, the Gaff NYC, and the Waylon NYC on Instagram. And also make sure you follow me, Agra27 on Instagram and Austin Tylero on Twitter. And if you're doing your social media stuff and you're taking photos or stories of me, be sure to tag me and these lovely bars. Make sure you tag them too to let everyone know that's who you're playing for. Don't worry about the score sheet, guys. I will sort it out in a second. Before we get started, you've got plenty of time to put your team names in. Don't worry about it, because now we're going in to the rules of the evening. First rule, of course, is teams of no more than 6 players, please. Not like I can count, but try to keep it under 6. It makes it more competitive. It makes it more fun. Next, don't shout out the answers, i.e., don't yell it in the Google YouTube chat. Also, if you've got something to say to me, you could send it in the chat. I try to read it as much as possible, so give me some seconds. Yes, I know the score sheet isn't quite ready yet, but we'll figure that out in a second because I am SMRT. After that, don't Google the answers. I know we're in front of computers and laptops and telephones, that smart things, but please don't Google the answers. Try to make it competitive and try to be fair, but give it your best guess. New wrinkle, or for those of you who haven't played before, on the Google form, answer everything in caps lock. Press that caps lock button right now because then we don't have to worry about case sensitivity. Absolutely amazing. It's going to make all of your scores infinitely more accurate. And throughout the evening, try to spell as accurately as possible. Basically, how it's going to work is across the Google chat, you should see your Google form for your first round. Write your team name at the top of that page, keep your team name, and then just answer each of the 10, 12, 15, 94, 8,032 questions that are on each round. At the end of each round, the link will come up for the next subsequent round. Then you will click submit. You will automatically see how well you did, and then you can grade yourselves in the scorecard, which I will unlock. I'm sorry. I'm too busy talking to you guys to actually unlock it. Give me a second. And of course, what I ultimately say as the answers is correct. I get to see everyone's answers next to everyone's team name. So if for some reason you think I didn't actually get that right or I did get that right, tell me. Say I'm Team Hoozy Boozy, and for question number 1, I think I misspelled it. I literally look and I say, yep, give yourself an extra point. Ultimately, what I put up on the screen and what I say is the full answer, but the auto grading on the Google form makes it way easier for you, and it's going to make it way easier for everyone involved if you spell as best as you can and keep the caps locks on. Caps locks, cap lock, caps lock. And then finally, add their score to your Google score sheets. I'm going to compare everyone's scores throughout the evening, especially the top teams. So if I send something fishy, I'm just going to dock you because arbitrarily, and that's awesome and fun because we don't live in a democracy anymore. Okay, guys, are you more or less ready? Again, we'll get to the score sheets in due time, but let's get started. How's everyone doing out there? Yes, the team cells are locked. I know everyone says it. She's protected. I'm going to fix it. You don't have to answer your team names yet and enter your answers yet. We will have it done by the end of round 1, which is... Round 1 is supporting characters. They're not the stars of their shows or books or movies, but they're pretty damned important. All I need is the name of the supporting character. Some go by first names, some go by last names. It's going to be pretty self-evident which they are, but try your best to write them all out. After that comes round 2, colors. Colors. Round 3, as always, is before and after. The audio round is 2010s. After that is amusement parks, because why not? And then the final round of the night is random shit you should know. We got $50 on the line for the winner. I'm going to take a look at your team names later and see which ones deem $10 back. And there's going to be a couple wild cards out there. More chances for some more points. Maybe some more chances for some own money. But the first round is coming up right now. Open your Google form, put your team name at the top, and get ready to answer 12 separate pictures of supporting characters. 6 are going to come up for a couple minutes. Then the next 6 are going to come up. 12 total. Answer them in order, please. And again, caps locks. Caps locks on. Try your best to spell. If you know full names, try to write them out. But some of them just go by last names. Some of them go by first names. Some of them have only one name. You're going to figure it out. And again, don't worry about the answers. The scorecard. I will unlock that while you guys are looking at round 1, supporting characters. Everyone ready for supporting characters? Going to give you a couple minutes. 1 through 6. Hey, look, there's the rules. If anyone ever wants these, let me know, and I'll send it to you, and you can send it to your friends, family, and specifically enemies. Round 1, supporting character. 12 supporting characters, 6 on the first slide, 7 through 12 on the next slide, about a minute and a half per slide. Answers ready in your Google Forms. Excellent. Here we go. 1 through 6, supporting characters. Bam. If you want to check out the scorecard, I believe it should be unlocked. You should be able to put your team names in right now. And again, guys, make sure only one person turns in the Google form per each round. Team names at the top of the page, and don't change your team names throughout the evening. Did I unlock it? I think I unlocked it. I'm not sure. It looks like it's good. You should be able to put your team names in under team name right now. And if you can't, well, then I messed up again, which I thought I had done. You guys got 1 minute left on 1 through 6 on supporting characters. I apologize for the slight whiz and hum going on in the room. I have the air conditioner running fairly high, and I also think that may have been some of the reason why I had some technical difficulties last week, because I think the computer just done got too hot. 45 seconds left on that first round, part 1. All right, guys, how you feeling with those supporting characters? Again, you'll see they're from television, film, and literature. And the little red arrows mean that's the one I'm looking for. Here are the next ones on supporting characters. About a minute and a half on each of those. And you're going to put your answers in all caps. Put that caps lock key right down now in your Google Forms. Team names at the top. There we are. There's the next 6, numbers 7 through 12 of supporting characters. All right, that's great. I'm seeing you guys putting your team names in. I see Jeff Purdy. I remember that one. Flyover Country's in. Winning from Home is in. The Notorious Clive. Can someone please beat Clive? I will bribe you to beat Clive. Or you can bribe me to beat, I don't know. Something about beating Clive. That's all it is. The Jason Mrazberries have put their team names in also. Apologies for the delay on that. But one of these team names is going to be super good and get $10 back, i.e. an entry into the next round. Meanwhile, guys, you've got about 1 minute, 11 seconds left on 7 through 12. on supporting characters. Coming up after that is round 2, colors. Round 3, before and after, as usual. The audio round is 2010s. After that, amusement parks. And then the final round of the night is random shit you should know. Thank you for joining us on a very, very hot day, at least here in New York. How's the weather in your neck of the woods? Who says that? Al Roker, right? Or was that Willard Scott? I don't know. Someone said that. But how's the weather wherever you guys are? I see we've got Matt Davis here. He is from the wilds of Stamford, Connecticut. Clive is here, which is, well, it's Clive. So if you're new to our trivia, you'll get to know Clive. If you're not new to our trivia, you already know Clive. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up in the next 30 seconds. Again, don't worry about putting your team names in the scorecard yet, but it is open for you whenever you want. And remember, guys, I can see everyone's answers. Hey, strongly dislike the police. Remember when I said use all caps? I said use all caps, everyone. I will give you your score reappointed, but everyone, please use all caps on the Google form because it will automatically grade without case sensitivity and make everything all better. And again, try not to be cute. I don't need AKAs or also knowns as. I just need the name of the character. Yes, for example, Pop goes the something or other. They understand the rules. They did it all in caps, and they weren't trying to be clever. Not so great Scott, you tried to get clever with number 3, but you're still going to get credit for it. And again, strongly dislike the police. Make sure that you use all caps in the next round. But right now, yep, in all rounds, all caps, all the time, in every Google form, because that's how it grades. Case sensitivity is dumb. All right, guys, that's it. We're done with that round. Supporting characters. Let us, oh, shit. Oops, hit that button too quickly. Let's get them in right now. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to get them in and confer with your teams. Hey, however you want to talk with your teams, offline, online, in person, on the phone, via Messenger, really doesn't matter to me. So I'll give you guys a couple seconds to get together with your teams. Oh, and they're pouring in. Abolish Paw Patrol. That is a spectacular name. Oh, you're in the front running for the best team name. All right, guys, here we go. You're going to get just a little bit more time to fill those out while I guess, pour myself a beer. right, guys, we got a lot of teams in right now. Flyover Country is in. This is Jeopardy is in. Remixed Cognition is in. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's get them all in. I actually don't know how many teams we have, but right now, let's get the next 2 minutes for you all to be in, and then I'm going to announce the answers to round 1. Name the supporting characters. Coming up after that is round 2. Colors. Round 3, before and after. The audio round is 2010s hits. Amusement parks for round 5, and the last round night is random shit you should know. Is anyone not in yet or having difficulties? Let me know in the live chat on YouTube, which for me is that way. Or is it that way? I don't know. I can't really tell. It moves around. I move it all the time. Anyone having any problems? Going once, going twice, going thrice. You guys got about 10 seconds left to turn them all in. Then I'm going to read the answers. If your timestamp isn't in a click moment, I am going to, I don't know. There will be some repercussions. Everyone in? 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are closed. Okay, this is awesome. Now remember, guys, if you spelled something incorrectly and you think you got it right, or if there's a discrepancy, let me know. Tell me what your team name is. I'll go over, I'll look at it, and I'll say, hey, you know what? You get an extra point. Or I'll say, no, you know what? You don't. All right, looks like we're all in. Here are the answers. And again, what I say up here on the screen, right there, what I say right there on the screen is what actually counts and what you're going to answer for out of 12 on your score sheet. Here are the answers to supporting characters. Number 1 was Janice Hosenstein or Littman-Goralnik, whichever one you want. Number 2, from Great Expectations, Abel Magwitch, or Abel, but it's Abel Magwitch. Magwitch will do. 3 is Crazy Eyes or Suzanne Warren, either one from Orange is the New Black. 4 from several Shakespeare plays, that is Sir John Falstaff or Falstaff. 5, Lois Lane, of course, the old favorite, played by our friend Bitsy Tulloch. Number 6, Dr. John Watson, Holmes's partner. On the flip side, 7 is Heimdall from the Marvel Universe. After that is 8, Beaker from Muppets. 9, Ron Stoppable, Kim Possible's partner and sometimes love interest. Number 10 is Goliath from The Bibble. 11, Winston Zeddemore from Ghostbusters. And 12, Sam Puckett from iCarly. All right, guys, I got some scores out there. Now, for example, if you got a problem like the not-so-great Scott wrote Crazy Eyes, a.k.a. Suzanne, duh, you get a point. But don't do stuff like that because I don't care. Pick a lane on it. And of course, Live Free or Clive Hard, I said put everything in all caps, but you got a whole bunch right. So make sure that you go and tell me how many you think you got right. I'll double check you. Who else did not get the caps idea? Sterling Dislike the Police. You guys actually had quite a couple right as well. So whatever I say here is what counts for how many you should get out of 12 on your score sheet. So go into the score sheet 0610 virtual pub quiz, and next to your team name, tell me how many out of 12 you got correct. And again, if you have a dispute, let me know right now. Any disputes out there? If you wrote Heimdall, yes, you got that. No, you know what? I don't know. Because Heimdall is the name of the Norse god upon which the fictional character of Heimdall is based, and that is clearly a Marvel character. I think that's a little pedantic. I think you're trying to be too clever. I don't think you should get a point for Heimdall because that's the actual Norse god, not the fictional Marvel character. I mean, not like the god is fictional too, because he is. No. I don't. No, no, no. Yes, two dumb blondes, you misspelled Goliath. Give yourself a point. Susan, you misspelled. Give yourself a point. Gabrielle, you were missing a letter. Give yourself a point. Absolutely, guys. Give yourself points if you're close enough. I'm going to tell you, always ask, but I'm going to tell you if you don't think that you're correct. And I'll let you all know. Well, now, everyone else, hop on over there and put your scores in supporting characters on how many of 12 that you got correct and any other disputes out there. Meanwhile, we're going to talk about the next round, which is round 2, colors. After that is round 3, before and after. The audio round is going to be 2010's mega hits, amusement parks for round 5, and the last round of the night is random shit you should know. Matt Davis, he spelled it Hemdahl. Meh. No, it's Heimdall. You should not get a point for that. Are there 2 Jeopardies? I don't know. You'll have to sort that out amongst yourselves. We've got This Is Jeopardy from the Waylon, and then we've got Jeopardy not from the Waylon. So I think they are 2 different. So right now we need an answer from Not So Great Scott. Been there, done that. And 5, Team 5, which I'm assuming is their point value, rocking the suburbs. Put a 5 right next to your supporting characters thingy bob right there. And everyone else looks good. We good to go? Any more disputes? Excellent. Round 2 is colors. Moving on swiftly. And here are the scores going into round 2, colors. If you haven't sorted out putting your name in yet or your score in yet, don't worry. They're always open. And the top teams are thus, all with 9 points. Black Lives Matter, absolutely. A Polished Paw Patrol, Clive, Unicorns for Kira, and Hal Quizar all have 9. 10 points apiece for Live Free or Clive Hard, solid. This is Jeopardy from the Waylon, and Not All Heroes Wear Capes. And 11 points, both tied for lead. Tick-tock, and I, for one, like Roman numerals. Oh, man. I, for one, like Roman numerals is a really good team name. But you know what? $10 back. You let me know next week. You get a free entry for Strongly Dislike the Police. The in it really does it. You guys get $10 back and free entry to next week's trivia. And again, fantastic work, guys. Contributing to all of these bars: Gaff East, Gaff West, the Brazen Head, the Waylon, and Biddy's. Absolutely amazing. We're moving on to round 2, colors. Open up your score sheet on your Google form, put your team name at the top, and remember, guys, every answer should be in all caps all the time. All caps all the time, all caps all the time, because these answers are case sensitive, and Google Forms is a spurious bitch, as I do everything on Google products. I'm going to ask you 10 questions all about colors. The color might be in the answer. It might be in the question itself. And afterwards, I'm going to put up all 10 questions for a moment of time for you to repeat them and take a look at them with your teammates before you enter your answers and click submit on your Google form. Make sure you've got round 2 open, and we are ready to go. Repeats after number 10. Here's number 1 in colors. This is Cambridge's only daily newspaper for number 1 in colors. And number 2 in colors. Sanskrit became the Tamil, which begat the Persian and led to Arabic into Italian and French, and then finally, in the 13th century, to the English version of this fruit name. The color came 2 centuries later. Sanskrit became the Tamil, which begat the Persian and led to the Arabic into Italian and then French, and finally in the 13th century to the English version of this fruit name. The color came 2 centuries later. For number 2, in colors. Number 3 in colors. Again, I apologize for this hum. It's the best I could do right now with the aircon on. I'm just trying to keep the music there so you don't have to hear the whole deal, but maybe I'll get one of those noise cancelers or just deal with it. All right, guys, number 3. An 1895 cartoon lent its name to this particularly sensationalist brand of reportage. An 1895 cartoon lent its name to this particularly sensationalist brand of reportage. For number 3, in colors. Again, guys, I want to remind you while you're in the Google form to make sure that everything is in all caps. Try your best to spell. Try your best to punctuate if it is necessary. If it's an abbreviation, leave off the periods. But more or less, I'm trying to make it as clean as possible, and I hope when you click submit, it's going to be self-evident that you were right or you were wrong. I don't know why it took me 4 weeks to realize doing caps locks will sort the whole thing out, but it's better than what I was doing before, which was writing everything in every permutation of this capitalized, that lowercase, that capitalized, yada, yada, yada. It was a super pain. But that said, I'm glad everyone, at least feedback I've gotten from everyone, is this is a pretty good system to grade yourselves. And also, so I could let you know. The monolith. The answer is just the color? No, the answer is not just the color. A color could be in the answer. The color could be an answer, or the color could be in its question itself. It all has to do with colors, but the color is not the answer. If the thing has a color in a phrase, it's the whole phrase, not just the color within the phrase. I need the actual answer to the thing, be it with a color, be it without a color. Here we go into number 4, in colors. A lush green countryside could be described with this V word. A lush green countryside could be described with this V word. For number 4, in colors. And here we go with number 5. Again, guys, don't worry if you didn't hear them properly the first time around. All 10 of them will go up for a brief second so you can confer with your teams. Put your answers in all caps in your Google form. And then we move on to round 3, before and after. After that is the audio round, 2010s. Amusement parks for round 5, and the last round night is random shit you should know. Number 5, a 10th century Danish monarch or your headphones. A 10th century Danish monarch or your headphones. Not these headphones, but your headphones. And number 6, in colors. Again, guys, the color could be in the term, the color could be the answer, or the color could be in the question itself. It's going to differ every time. Just the broad swath of the theme is colors. Number 6, their first top 10 hit was a song about the reincarnation of an Italian astronomer. Their first top 10 hit was a song about the reincarnation of an Italian astronomer. For number 6, in colors. And here we go with number 7, repeats after number 10. Victorious Roman generals, Byzantine emperors, and Carolingian kings were amongst those in history allowed to wear this color. Victorious Roman generals, Byzantine emperors, and Carolingian kings were amongst those in history allowed to wear this color. For number 7. And I just knocked my mic over. Haha. And here we go with number 8. This was originally matte gray with white stripes. Only when it didn't pop on TV did creator George Barris repaint it in gloss black with orange stripes. This was originally matte gray with white stripes. Only when it didn't pop on TV did creator George Barris repaint it in gloss black with orange stripes. For number 8, in colors. And the next question, 2 more left on the rounds, number 9 and 10. Then after that, we go to before and after. Before and after is followed by the audio round. Get your headphones ready. Round 5 is amusement parks, and the last round night is random shit you should know. Number 9, in 2014, 13 years after an eponymous movie, this Red Mill celebrated its 125th anniversary. In 2014, 13 years after an eponymous movie, this Red Mill celebrated its 125th anniversary. For number 9, in colors. If you guys are your team leader working on the Google form, make sure everything's in all caps before you click submit, because it's going to auto-grade you way better if you do so. And try your best to spell. But again, what I say for the answers at the end is the ultimate arbiter, because you're going to score yourselves, and I'm going to make sure that everything's on the level. Here we go with the last question of the round, colors, number 10, and then all 10 of them will be up for a minute or so for you to take a look, digest, confer with your teammates, enter your answers in all caps in the Google form, click submit, see your answers, have me read the answers, double check your scores, announce the scores, and then move on to round 3 before and after. There's a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of stuff moves. Yeah. All right, number 10. Boom. In color printing, CMYK stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and key, which signifies this color. In color printing, CMYK stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and key, which signifies this color. For number 10, in colors. Here you go, guys, are your repeats. Take your time. You guys got about a minute and a half. And make sure before you click submit on your Google form that everything is in all caps and spelled as best as you possibly can. Coming up next is round 3, before and after. Wow. Immediately strongly dislike the police with a great score. Not all heroes wear capes is in. Jason Mrazberries, oh, that's a pretty clever one. I didn't see that one. Are in. Rockin' the Suburbs is in. Live Free or Clive Hard is in. Wow. I think I wrote this way too easy because you guys are way too fast on this one. 30 more seconds to take a look at your repeats and about a minute and a half or so to click submit on your answers. But remember, guys, if you've got a problem with one of your answers, don't worry about it because I'm a firm adjudicator. A fair adjudicator? I'm an adjudicator. I adjudicate this, I adjudicate that. We have got 12 teams have turned them in. How many total do we have right now? Wow, great turnout tonight, guys. 23 teams have turned out tonight. Hey, if you already know that your scores are correct as judged, put your answers in under the round 2 colors column and put your score out of 10 in there. If you've got some disputes, let me know because here come the answers in about, I don't know, 30 seconds. So let's get them turned in. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's staying safe. I hope if you are protesting, you are protesting safely. And if you are not protesting, I hope you're spending your time or your money or other valuable ways to support everyone who's out in the streets fighting for equality. It's super cool watching the sea change of our country. And I know we're all pretty young and clearly intelligent, except for one team who's not doing that well. Wait, inclusion. Think inclusion. Okay. All right. We got some more answers in. And we've got 20 teams have turned them in. Only a couple more teams left. And everyone follow the rules. I got a lovely, huge spreadsheet full of all caps. All right, guys. Ready? Time's up. Turn them all in. Hop over to the 0610 virtual pub quiz score sheet and put in how many you got right from these answers. Number 1, Cambridge's only daily newspaper is the Harvard Crimson. Crimson was the color that we were looking for. Cambridge, United Kingdom actually has 2 daily newspapers, so it wouldn't have worked. And also they're called the Spectator and the Cambridge News. They are not a color. Number 2, Sanskrit became Tamil, which became Persian, which became the fruit in English of orange. The color came later. Number 3, yellow journalism is the term for virulent, sensationalist, lying reportage. Number 4, a lush, verdant countryside. 5, a Danish monarch or your headphones are both Bluetooth. Bluetooth was the name of a Danish monarch or his nickname. Number 6, the Indigo Girls sang about Galileo. 7, victorious Roman generals, Byzantine emperors, and Carolingian kings were the only ones, usually upon penalty of death, allowed purple. It's because it was really expensive at the time. Number 8, the Batmobile from 1960's Adam West series was originally gray and white. It didn't work on TV, so George Barris repainted it the iconic black and orange. Number 9, Moulin Rouge in 2014 celebrated its 125th anniversary. And number 10, CMYK, the K stands for key, which is black. Hey guys, I don't know if you noticed, but 1 through 7, I definitely did Roy G. Biv there because I went red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, well, purple, and crimson. But close enough. I wonder if anyone caught that. Let me know in the comments if you caught that one. Because if you did, Y'all is clever. All right, guys, we got the answers turning in. Everyone is in except TikTok. Strongly dislike the police. You should be in there. I know you guys did very well. I think you got an 8 out of 10. Here, I'll just help you out there and add that little 8 for you, which will do it up pretty nicely. Black Lives Matter, you got yours in. Two Dumb Blondes, you got yours in. Anyone else have any disputes out there? And what happened to TikTok? Hey, TikTok, let's get your scores up there before we go into round 3, which is before and after. After round 3, before and after, comes the audio round 2010s hits. Following 2010s hits is amusement parks. Forgot about that one. And then the last round night is random shit you should know. We got more great questions. Questions? Yeah, we got more great questions. Sure, whatever. All coming at you woodwork. TikTok, please put your answers in the thingy bob. TikTok is not a team. It was a type over error. For real? Well, TikTok's type over error already has 10 points. Or 11 points. I think TikTok might be real. Is TikTok real? Are we all real? Hold on, wait. I could double check this. I don't see TikTok in the... No, Moms of TikTok. I see you right there. You got an 8 out of 10. I am... Oh, no, there's Moms of TikTok. Okay, TikTok is a fake team. TikTok goes by. And here we are sorting your scores as we go into round 3, before and after. And here they are. All with 18 points, Clive, and unicorns for Kira. 19 for Black Lives Matter. 20 apiece for Live Free or Clive Hard. This isn't Jeopardy from the Waylon, and not all heroes wear capes. And 21, and your leader, I, for one, like Roman numerals. Great job, everyone. Here we go into round 3, before and after. I see a lot of new faces. Well, not new faces. I see a lot of new avatars and names out there. So if you've not played before and after before, I want you to listen very carefully to the rules. I'm going to say 2 separate questions separated by the word and that will form one compound answer with no partial credit. You're going to think of one half, think of the other half, find the word in the middle, put them together, join the whole thing out. This is where having a nice, robust team comes into play, but it's still fun to play by yourself. Think of one half, think of the other half, find the word, joins them together. Here's an example. For example, if I said, this Billy Joel song will get you high tonight, and Lynchburg's famous whiskey, the answer would be Captain Jack Daniels. Captain Jack is the Billy Joel song. Jack Daniels is the whiskey. Captain Jack Daniels, one compound answer, no partial credit. Everyone get that? Got it? Matt says no answer sheet. There's no answer sheet for round 3. Well, that's because... Yeah, there should be an answer sheet for round 3. Hold on. I will get it for you right now. It'll come over in your Linky Bob. All right, guys, there's the round 3 round 3 link. The round 3 link. Sorry, I must have cut and paste the whole thing somewhere else, but you should have it now. Apologies, I am but human and I make mistakes. All right, guys, again, all caps, all caps, all caps. Try your best to spell. All 10 repeats will come up at the end of the round. Write the whole thing out. Think of one half, think of the other half. Find the word that joins together. Try your best to spell. And here we go with, yes, round 3 should have been at the bottom of round 2. That's where I put it. So I don't know how y'all missed it. But that's why I got you back, blood. All right, here we go. Round 3, before and after. Think of one half, think of the other half, put them together. That is your answer. Repeats after number 10. Then we go into the audio round. What's the audio round? 2010's super hits. All right, here we go, guys. Number 1, Pinkie Pie, Applejack, etc., and slang for 7.75 gallons or a quarter barrel. Pinkie Pie, Applejack, etc., and slang for 7.75 gallons or a quarter barrel. Guys, I've put the link to round 3 in the chat again. Click on it. It should open up. If it doesn't, I don't know. Something. Here we go in number 2, before and after. I'll give you guys a little bit longer time at the end of this round to sort it out amongst yourselves because it does take some time if you don't get it right off the top of your head. But this is where team play comes in. Number 2. Slave Plantation, 15 miles downriver from the Washington Monument, and the Patriarch of 4 Privet Drive. Slave Plantation, 15 miles downriver from the Washington Monument, and the Patriarch of 4 Privet Drive for number 2 and before and after. Number 3, the haves and the have-nots brought scripted programming to own and was created by this filmmaker and JD's sometimes mentor, sometimes antagonist. The haves and the have-nots brought scripted programming to own and was created by this filmmaker and JD's sometimes mentor, sometimes antagonist. All right, number 4 and before and after. Solomon Northup's memoir dedicated to Harriet Beecher Stowe and Boba Fett's unfortunately named spacecraft. Solomon Northup's memoir dedicated to Harriet Beecher Stowe and Boba Fett's unfortunately named spacecraft. Don't worry, guys. You're going to have plenty of time at the end of this round to look at all 10 questions and steel your nerves for 2010's number 1s. And then after that, amusement parks. Not sure how that's going to turn out. We'll see. And then the last round night is random shit you should know. But right now, a really close game at hand as we go into number 5. Sarah, Beth, Cosima, Allison, Rachel, etc., etc. And Tallulah Bankhead in 1967's Batman beat ScarJo by 43 years to playing a character with this name. Sarah, Beth, Cosima, was it? I forgot. I watched this show and I can't remember. Ooh, it's a show. Shit. Sarah, Beth, Cosima, Allison, Rachel, etc., etc. And Tallulah Bankhead in 1967's Batman beat ScarJo by 43 years to playing a character with this name. For number 5 in I'm spoiling my own trivia night. You're welcome. You get an extra point for free. Here we go. Number 6 is coming up next, but let's see where our scores are again. There's a lot of great scores. Even the down in the bottom, Jeffrey and Remix to Cognition, they're still only 11 points off the lead. And then a strong middle group of teams from Moms of TikTok, Pop Goes the Culture, and Two Dumb Blondes, all with 15. Jason Raspberries and Hal Quizar both have 16. Abolish Paw Patrol, 7. I was talking with a friend who has children about that last night. It's a pretty good one. Here's number 6 in Before and After. Gallifrey's most famous son or daughter, and AMC's Quiz portrays an early 2000s scandal surrounding this ITV program. Gallifrey's most famous son or daughter, and AMC's Quiz portrays an early 2000s scandal surrounding this ITV program. For number 6 in Before and After. And I just smacked my lips at the end of that. I'm so sorry. That is impossibly rude. Here's number 7. Spike gets pregnant by Shane at Lucy's party in this 80s show. And Sharpay and Ryan attempt to sabotage Gabriella and Troy in this made-for-TV movie. Spike gets pregnant by Shane at Lucy's party in this 80s show. And Sharpay and Orion attempt to sabotage Gabriella and Troy in this made-for-TV movie. Number 8. Paris Metro stops Gaudi buildings and the Tiffany lamps, and the upper classes derogatory term for successful upward social mobility. Paris Metro stops Gaudi buildings and Tiffany lamps, and the upper classes derogatory term for successful upward social mobility. I thought long and hard about this one, and it actually changed my opinion on something. I'll let you know in a little bit. And here we go with number 9. 2 more questions left on this round. Then we go into round 4, the audio round, 2010s hits. After that comes amusement parks, and the last round of the night is random shit you should know. We are nearing the halfway mark at the Waylon, Brazen-Head, Gaff East, Gaff West, and Biddy's Pub trivia. And remember, guys, if you go to Biddy's Pub, now doing their pop stand at DTUT, and say, I attended last Wednesday's trivia, you get a free drink. Tell Dara and Shay I say hi. And if you're ever in Manhattan and we're on better circumstances, let me know that you got a free drink at Biddy's. I'll meet you there. We'll have one together. Number 9. Ronette's song consistently named one of the greatest singles of all time, and NSYNC appeared in a Chili's commercial singing about this dish. This is the dumbest question I've ever written. Or one of the dumbest. Ronette's song consistently named one of the greatest singles of all time, and NSYNC appeared in a Chili's commercial singing about this dish. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not sorry. And number 10, all 10 repeats are coming up after this question. Then I'll give you guys a minute or so to peruse them, confer with your teams, put your answers in the Google form, all in caps, please. Make sure you keep the same team name. Grade yourselves. If you've got a dispute, let me know. If you think how you were auto-graded is accurate, go over to the scorecard, pop your score out of 10 in the little corner where it says before and after. And then we'll move on to round 4, the audio round, 2010's mega hits. And number 10, Sonny the Cuckoo Bird loves this brand, singular, and No Way Out rapper-producer. Sonny the Cuckoo Bird loves this brand, singular, and No Way Out rapper-producer. For number 10 and before and after, here come all of your repeats. You guys will have 2 minutes to take a look at this, and then another minute to put in your answers. That's it, guys. Round 5 is the bribery round. I'll let you know how that works in a little bit. Of course, since we are doing everything that we do to contribute to our furloughed compadres at the Gaf East, the Gaf West, the Brazen Head, Biddies, and the Waylon, we're going to collect a little bit more fundage from you guys, but you get something in return. Cheating. Not cheating. Bribery. Not bribery. Bribery. It's bribery. It's straight up bribery. 17 teams have turned them in. 19 teams have turned them in. Let's get you guys all turned in, and then we'll go to the answers of round 3 before and after. Again, what I say for the answers is what is correct. If you think you misspelled something or you think you should get credit because you outthought me, let me know and get an extra point. Or don't get an extra point, depending on my mood or your factual veracity. Pulled that one out of my ass right there. 21 teams have turned them in. Just a couple more teams. Oh, lots of beautiful capital letters all up in this joint. I think we're all more or less there. Anyone out there who hasn't, click that submit button. Hey, Libby, that spelling is perfectly fine. It's terrible, but it's perfectly fine. You can actually get it. Matt, what's your lobby? Come on, put it in here. Let me know. But first, I'm going to tell you guys the answers, and these are the actual answers, not what my little fidgety Google form says. Number 1, Pinkie Pie, Applejack, etc., and slang for 7.75 gallons is My Little Pony Keg. Number 2, Slave Plantation, 15 minutes from Washington, and For Privet Drive's owner, Mount Vernon Dursley. Vernon Dursley, unlike his creator, believes in trans rights. Number 3, the Haves and Have-Nots creator and JD's mentor or antagonist, Tyler Perry Cox. JD and Perry, of course, from Scrubs, a show that was okay sometimes. Number 4, Solomon Northup's memoir and Boba Fett's unfortunately named ship, 12 Years a Slave 1. A lot of different ones in there. If you wrote 1 or I or 1, like the Arabic numeral 1, give yourself a credit. But it is 12 Years a Slave. Number 5, Sarah Beth, Cosima, Allison, Rachel, etc. And Tallulah Bankhead beat ScarJo to this role, except it was DC, not Marvel. Orphan Black Widow. Number 6, Gallifrey's most famous son or daughter in AMC's Quiz portrays a cheating scandal at this show. Doctor Who wants to be a millionaire. 7, Spike gets pregnant by Shane at Lucy's party, and Sharpay and Ryan attempt to overthrow Gabriella and Troy in Degrassi Junior High School musical. Yep, that whole thing is the answer. Any component missing on that one? 0 points. Number 6, Paris Metro stops, Gaudi buildings and Tiffany lamps, and upper class's derogatory term for upward social mobility is Art Nouveau Riche. So here's the thing. I came to a little revelation. Nouveau Riche are just pissing off the patriarchy and the established moneyed aristocracy. So, rather than hating on people who paint their Ferraris pink or have, well, gaudy McMansions are pretty bad, but they're actually pissing off the people who we want to piss off. So, I think Nouveau Riche are our friends. Working class made good without taste per the establishment. Are you with me? I don't know. I think I'm with me. Number 9, Ronette's song consistently called the best of all time, and NSYNC wanted Be My Baby Back, Baby Back, Baby Back Ribs. And number 10, Sonny the Cuckoo Birds brand singular and No Way Out rapper producer Coco Puff Daddy. Here's Puff Daddy then, not P. Diddy. Okay, guys, let's see what we... Oops, surprise, I just almost revealed it. Anyway, that we got... Being told that Gallifrey's kid is just called the Doctor. You know what? Don't care. You could just do whatever you want. Nouveau, yes, if you spell nouveau as novo, that sounds phonetic a lot enough, Martin. Give yourself a point. That's a tricky word to spell if you don't read. All right, guys, let's see how we're doing in answering your, putting your scores in. There's a couple more teams that still need to plug them in, but let me know if you have any more disputes as we're going to the audio round. Yes, the wording did make it think the Doctor, but the second round makes it. By the way, and we're not talking in fictional universes, we're talking about the product of BBC, which is a program called Doctor Who, not a fictional person from a fictional planet of a fictional blah, 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 blah. Shut up, semantics, just get it right. All right, everyone more or less in? Looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. All right, let's see how the scores are sorting out. Ba-bam, ba-bam. And there we go. I, for one, like Roman numerals with 31 points, but right behind them from 27 and up, 26 and up, is Clive. Abolish Paw Patrol and Unicorns for Kira, 27, 28 for Black Lives Matter, 29 apiece for Jeff Biddy and Heroes Wear Capes, 30 for Live Free or Clive Hard. Excellent job, everyone. Really great scores. Lots of 10 out of 10s, lots of 9 out of 9s, lots of 9 out of 10s, lots of 8 out of 10s. Great job, everyone. I did add the extra baby backs, Angela, because I am dope like that. All right, guys, surprise. Want some extra points? Everyone wants extra points. This could make or break your performance. It could take someone skyrocketing into the lead, or it could take someone in the middle and shoot them into contention. We have 5 points, 5 points, 5 bonus points on the board. I'm going to ask a question, and the first correct chat that I see here in the YouTube chatty chat who has the correct answer gets 5 extra points applied to their next round or the round before, whatever. They just get 5 extra points total applied for cracking this answer. Now, I know people in the past have complained that, well, my connectivity, don't care. Don't care. It's all from my perspective because time is relative to the observer. I am the observer, therefore am correct. First one to answer correctly this question gets 5 extra points. Here we go. A train leaves Taipei at 3 a.m., averaging 50 miles per hour. Another train headed in the same direction leaves Taipei at 4 a.m., averaging 70 miles per hour. To the nearest minute, at what time will the second train overtake the first train? First one in the YouTube chat to correctly answer it gets 5 extra points. There we go. Let's see. I'm watching like a hawk or a dove. No, probably not a dove. A hawk, an eagle, a raptor, a tern, a canary. Yeah, Corey, snicker away. Give me an answer. First answer in the YouTube chat is gonna get, first correct answer in the YouTube chat to get the correct time gets 5 extra points. Oh, this is sort of cruel, isn't it? Oh, by the way, I could never answer this. Actually, I tried and I did it on my fingers. No, Daniel, 6:30, Josh Katz, 6:30 on the dot. Josh, is that 2 for 2 for you? Did you nail this last time? Congratulations, Josh Katz, 5 extra points. Hey, Josh, what team are you this week? Because didn't you get last week's also? I think noonish. Josh Katz, let me know what team you are, and I'm going to apply 5 points to your score. There's the math, by the way. I don't know what any of that means, but it actually explains the whole thing out. 6:30 a.m. is the correct answer, Josh Katz. What team are you on, Josh? So we'll add 5 extra points as we go into the next round, which is the audio round 2010s number ones. After that, amusement parks for round 5, and the last round of the night is random shit you should know. Josh, you're Live Free or Clive Hard. Absolutely amazing. And just like that, boom, you guys are in first place with 35 points, leapfrogging I for one, like Roman numerals. Them's the cookies, them's the crumbles. All right, guys, are you ready for the audio round? Get your earphones, turn your TV up if you're watching me on the TV. If you're watching me on the TV, I am terribly sorry. I am not meant to be shown in high aspect ratio and over something basically this big. Don't show me on things bigger than this. I will crack your OLED screens. All right, guys, round 4 is the audio round. Year-end number ones. At the end of every year, Billboard tells us what their number 1 single of the year was per its performance. I'm going to play the 2010s, the decades, year-end number ones. But wait, there's more. 11 songs will be played because I'll actually be playing 2020 as well. You get 1 point for the performer of the song, 1 point for the title of the song, but some songs have a featured performer in them. So read very carefully because some may say artist, then song. Others may say artist featuring, then song title. So make sure that you read properly. Certain songs are just an artist and a song title. Other songs are an artist, a featured artist, and a song title. And remember, the titled artist and the featured artist are who is on the record and who is featured on the record. So if you reverse those, you will literally get 0 points on them. So if you think you're going to hedge your bets, maybe put both. Oh, I'm giving people strategy hints. Not smart, Austin. Not smart. Okay, does everyone get those rules? We're going to do up to 26 points on the board. 11 song clips are going to be played through twice. 11 song clips are going to be played through twice, and some have artist and title, others have artist, title, and featuring. Matt, at the end of every page is your link for your subsequent round, but that's okay because I've got the audio link ready for you right now, and here it is. Everyone open that up. And again, remember, all caps, and good spelling. This is the audio round 2010s super hits. 1 point for song, 1 point for performer, 1 point, if necessary, for featured artist. Here we go. Right. Where is it? Now. Number 2.
Unless they look like Mick Jagger. I'm talking about everybody getting crunk. Boys try to touch my junk. Gonna smack him if...
Number 3.
Like resignation to the end, always the end. So when we found that we could not make sense, well, you nonsense.
Number 4.
About to go and get some compliments, passing up on those moccasins. Someone else has been walking in bummy and grungy fucking man. I am stunting and flossing and saving my money, and I'm hella happy that's a bargain, bitch. I'ma take your grandpa style. I'ma take your grandpa. Might seem crazy what I'm about
5.
Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon.
6. 7. Number 8.
You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour and how your family's doing okay. And leaving, getting a taxi, kissing the...
Number 9.
81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me, turn the 02 into the 03, dog. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me.
Number 10. And number 11.
Better let me go the day you need me. Put me on that nigga, get the bus. And if I ain't enough, go get the chop. It's safe to say I earned it, ain't a nigga gave me nothing. I'm ready to...
Back to number 1. Here they are. Again, some have featuring, some do not. Make sure that you write them all down and read properly. 1 point for the band or artist performing the song, 1 point for the song title, sometimes an extra point for featuring number 1. Number 2.
Unless they look like Mick Jagger.
And number 3.
Boys try to touch my junk.
Nonsense.
Oops, number 3. Now number 4.
Nonsense. I get copping it, washing it. About to go and get some compliments. Passing up on those moccasins. Someone else has been walking in. Bummy and grungy fucking man. I am stunting and flossing.
Number 5.
Might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here.
Number 6. And number 7. Number 8.
Hey, you and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about.
And here's number 9. Sorry.
Tatted on me, 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me, turn the 02 into the 03, dog. Without 40,
Number 10.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me.
And 11.
Better let me go the day you need me. So put me on that nigga, get the bus. And if I ain't enough, go get the chop. It's safe to say I earned it, ain't a nigga gave me nothing.
All right, guys, that's it. Turn them in, turn them in, turn them in. Coming up next is amusement parks. Then after that, the final round of the night, random shit you should know. Let's get them turned in the next couple seconds or so. And meanwhile, steel yourselves for the bribery round, which will come shortly. The bribery round is the next round. Amusement parks. And then the last round of the night is random shit you should know. But in the meantime, let's get our answers in to... What do we got? Talentless shite. That is a pretty good one, but yes, you're right. Hey, a lot of interesting spellings out there. If you think you spelled it correctly, let me know. You could probably have an extra point. All right, the team's scores are pouring in right now. Yeah, there we go. Oh, everyone's coming in fast and furious. Wow. We got a couple 26s out of 26s going on, and I'm looking at their answers, and they're getting them right. There ain't no cheating here, but let's see if that's enough for them to hop into the lead. Meanwhile, 10 teams have turned them in. Let's get the rest coming in. And the answers will be forthwith as you all turn them in. Meantime, let's have a frosty Guinness. I know Matt's drinking a Guinness. Matt and I enjoy the fine taste of Guinness Stout. Scores are coming in fast and or furious, but about 1/3 of you have yet to turn them in. You guys got about 30 seconds or so left before we go into round 5, the bribery round. Don't worry if you haven't played before, because I'm going to tell you exactly how to bribe our staffs at the Waylon, the Brazen Head, the Gaff East, the Gaff West, and Biddy's Pub. The more generous you are, the more we can spread to our fellow bartenders. And also, the better chances that you could win $50 here at the Waylon Brazen Head, Gaff East, Gaff West, Biddy's Pub, Trivia, Thunderdome, Smackdown, Extravaganza, a la remote. All right. About 30 more seconds to turn them all in, guys. Lots of great answers. Remixed to Cognition, you took your caps locks off, but you're getting a lot of them right, so make sure you count yourselves properly. I want to remind everyone, caps locks is your friend, Actually, caps locks is my friend because I'm chronically lazy and I don't like writing all the different permutations of case-sensitive answers for our Google Forms. Jason Raspberry's got a great score. The Edgars Without Allen had an awesome score. Not So Great Scott had a not so great score. All right, guys, time's up. Get them in. Click that submit button now. If you don't get them in the next 24 seconds, 24? Yeah, sure. 24 seconds, I will vacate your score for this round. Everyone in? Go in. Go in. Go in. Made thrift shop one word. Susan, yeah, you get it. Libby, TikTok versus TikTok. Yeah, you get it. Give yourselves a point for those ones, guys. Those are just semantics, not like nouveau. Here are the answers. Do. Number 1, 2010's number 1 greatest hit, Adele's Rolling in the Deep. Number 2, Kesha had 2011's TikTok. 3, Gautier, I Still Can't Say It, featuring Kimbra. That was the feature, Somebody That I Used to Know. 4 was 2013's Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. If you don't have Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, you do not get credit. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis is the name of the group, the two together. It's too often that Macklemore, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I am being a pedant on this one. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, or no points. Pharrell Williams, Happy. Pharrell, as Pharrell, will count for a point. Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars. That is not a Bruno Mars song. Uptown Funk. Justin Bieber's Love Yourself, 2016's hit for number 7. Number 8, 2017's number 1. Ed Sheeran's Shape of You. The Shape of You is not the name of the song, so no point. Drake with God's Plans for 2018. That's for our Canadian friends who join us, the Waz, all the time. Lil Nas X featuring Billy Ray Cyrus for Old Town Road. And 11, the current 2020 number 1 hit, Da Baby featuring Roddy Ricch, Rockstar. All right, guys, any disputes you got there? Everyone is going pretty well. Kimber instead of Kimbra does not count. Macklemore does not count. It's Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, and it's Kimbra, not Kimber. Lil Nas instead of Lil Nas X? I don't know. Somebody I used to know? I don't know. Transposed. Ben, you transposed artist and song? Absolutely. You flipped them. I'm looking at you right now. You got them right. You get the points. Yes, Angela, no, these jokes are terrible and I don't want to hear them anymore. No, I don't think so. Yeah, Macklemore, definitely no points. Kimber, definitely no points. Somebody that I used to know, it has to be somebody that I used to know. Somebody I used to know doesn't get the points. No, sorry, guys. All right, hop on over to your score sheet. Put your scores next to your team name. I'll give you guys a couple more seconds on that. And while we're doing that, before I announce the scores going into round 5, I want to let you know that round 5 is the bribery round. Round 5 is the bribery round. We're collecting as much money as possible for our friends at the Waylon, the Brazen-Head, the Gaff East, and the Gaff West, plus Biddy's Pub. So the rules of the bribery round are easy. Coming up next is round 5, amusement parks. And if you Venmo me $20, you get a clue to one of the questions on next round. If you Venmo me $40, you get a full-bore answer. But I'm not going to tell you what those clues or answers are for. I'm just giving them to you willy-nilly, and you have to figure out what pieces it corresponds to. $20 gets you a clue. $40 gets you a full answer for the forthcoming round, amusement parks. After that is the last round of the night, random shit you should know. The best score of the last round is going to get $24. The best score of the night gets $50 here at the Brazen-Waylon, Gaff East, Gaff West, and Biddy's Trivia. I need some new synonyms for Thunderdomes and extravaganzas. Lollapaloozas. Cornucopias? I'm not sure. Bureaus? It's a bureau? Is it a bureau? All right, guys, get your answers in and get your bribes in. You guys got about 1 minute. Oh, the bribes are coming in. They are buzzing. They are buzzing. They are buzzing. Let's get the bribes in. Again, $20 gets you a clue. $40 gets you a full-on answer. Here come the bribes. 2 minutes, and the bribe window closes. at 9:37. I don't know what the time delay between you and me is. One more minute on the bribe window. $20 gets you a clue. $40 gets you an answer to the forthcoming round. Amusement parks. All right, looks like we are closing the bribe window as we go into the next round of the night. Oh, random. Nope, that's the last round of the night. Round 5 is amusement parks. And then after that, the final round of the evening is random shit you should know, to which there is neither rhyme nor reason to any of the questions, so don't look for a theme. But right now, amusement parks. I don't know why I picked this, but I did, because I thought maybe it balanced everything out. But first, the scores. Going into the next round, everyone has turned in their scores, and everyone did wow. This is absolutely amazing. All within 6 points of the lead. Unicorns for Kira. Oh, no, sorry, you're a little bit off. Sorry, you're 10 points within lead for unicorns for Kira. Not all heroes wear capes. Abolish Paw Patrol, both with 53, and Black Lives Matter with 53. 55 for Jeff Purdy. 56 for I For One like Roman numerals. And 58, Live Free or Clive Hard. Wow, a lot of 26s out of 26 on that. And I'm looking at them. They are legit scores. Jeff Purdy is awesome. Paw Patrol did incredibly well. Lots of 24s. Amazing. Absolutely amazing, guys. But even down in the basement, like other Jeff Purdy and Strongly Dislike the Police and Edgar's Without Allen and Poe, you guys are still within striking distance because there's enough points on the board for anyone to win here at the Brazen-Waylon Head of Gaffy's Gaff West Brazen-Waylon Head. Brazen Head, Waylon, Gaffy's, Gaff West, and Biddy's Pub, Trivia, Staff, Fund, Thingy, Bob, etc. Here we go. Round 5. Amusement parks. Number 1 repeats after number 10. Commonly called Bakken or the Hill and founded in 1583, the world's oldest amusement park, Dyershavsbakken, is in this country, only 17 kilometers from Tivoli, the world's second oldest. Commonly called Bakken or the Hill and founded in 1583, the world's oldest amusement park is Dyershavsbakken, and it's in this country, only 17 kilometers from Tivoli, the world's second oldest amusement park. For number 1 in amusement parks. My producers just passed me some notes. I hope it comes to fruition. We'll know at the end of the round, though. Here's number 2 in... What are we doing? Amusement parks. Number 2. Winning the Golden Ticket, the award for the best amusement park in the world for 16 consecutive years. Blue Streak, Gemini, Raptor, and the newest Steel Vengeance are among the roller coasters at this Ohio attraction. Winning the Golden Ticket, the best amusement park in the world for 16 consecutive years. Blue Streak, Gemini, Raptor, and the newest Steel Vengeance are among the roller coasters at this Ohio attraction for number 2 in amusement parks. Matt Davis wants to see a relegation battle. Well, if we're talking relegation battle right now, Not So Great Scott is probably going to get relegated. Been there, done that, is in a throwdown fistfight with Rockin' the Suburbs for relegation, and on the cusp and safe for right now, 2 Dumb Blondes, but right below them, maybe relegated, would be Winning From Home. There's your relegation battle, courtesy of Matt Davis of Stamford, Connecticut. Wow, I said too much. You can now stalk him. I apologize. All right, guys, here we go into number 3 in amusement parks. Legoland Malaysia is not located in the capital Kuala Lumpur. Instead, it is in the city of Johor Bahru, bordering this country. Legoland Malaysia is not located in the capital Kuala Lumpur. Instead, it is in the city of Johor Bahru, bordering this country. For number 3 in amusement parks. I'm amused. Are you amused? And number 4 in amusement parks. Disneyland's original ticketing system featured A, B, and C tickets, then D tickets indicating higher priced rides. An E ticket was added in 1977 for this attraction. Disneyland's original ticketing system featured A, B, and C tickets, then D tickets indicating higher priced rides. An E ticket was added in 1977 for this attraction. For number 4, why do I always do this? It's weird. Number 4 in amusement parks. I just have to say to you guys, thank you so much for playing along, and also by playing by my increasingly Byzantine rules, because by streamlining all the caps locks and all the spelling errors, we're moving really briskly. It's only 9:45 p.m. We'll be out of here in 15 minutes. Well, maybe. No, I should never talk about time. I have no judgment of time. Time is, after all, relative. Number 5 repeats after number 10. Then we go last round of the night random shit you should know. Number 5. It's no surprise that according to theme park mapping site Traviggio, this amusementless country is the world's largest country without an amusement park. Excuse me. It's no surprise that, according to theme park wrapping site Travagio, that this amusement-less country is the world's largest country without an amusement park. Do remember, like I just said, to use all caps in your Google form and try your best to spell. But again, what I ultimately say and what I show up on screen are the answers. We're trying to play as fair as possible. And this is going to look like a pretty interesting game because we got a 1-2 punch in the top 5 or 6 teams. I'm pretty excited. I want to see how it happens. And here's number 6. This word refers to the measurement of the distance between the inward-facing load-bearing edges of a railway, or in this context, roller coaster tracks. This word refers to the measurement of the distance between the inward-facing load-bearing edges of a railway, or in this context, roller coaster tracks. Where are we? We are at number 7 in amusement parks. Pleasure Beach Amusement Park features the world's only Wallace and Gromit ride and is located in this English resort town. Pleasure Beach, sounds so dirty. Pleasure Beach Amusement Park features the world's only Wallace and Gromit ride and is located in this English resort town. Hey boys, you want to go to Pleasure Beach? I really wish I was genuinely drunk and laughing this hard, but it's so weird. You write the questions and you write them for your inside voice and then you say them aloud and you're like, hey guys, want to go to Pleasure Beach? I'm going to hide over here. Peekaboo. Number 8. 3 more questions left on this round and then repeats after number 10. I'll hold that up there for a couple minutes so you guys can confer with your teams. Put your answers in. Click the submit. I will read the answers. We will tally up the scores, and then we'll move into the last round of the night. Random shit you should know. Number 8. Describing a non-orientable... rewind. Describing a non-orientable surface with only one boundary curve, only 3 roller coasters on Earth are designed utilizing this German mathematician named band. Describing a non-orientable surface with only one boundary curve, only 3 roller coasters on Earth are designed utilizing this German mathematician named band. For number 8. Not a band like a band, but a band like... I think you got it. I think you guys got it. I'm told that for one of my questions, the e-ticket was introduced in the 1960s. If that's the case, then there we go. I'll just rephrase the question right now. This Disneyland attraction was launched in 1977. Boom. There you go. Question rephrased. Really tough. And number 9 repeats after number 10. Number 9. In the self-directed music video for 1995's Fantasy, she rollerblades into Rye Playland and rides his iconic dragon coaster. In the self-directed music video for 1995's Fantasy, she rollerblades into Rye Playland and rides its iconic dragon coaster. Zoltar. I was going to do a question about Zoltar too, but because that takes place at Rye Playland, but I went with this instead. What do you think? Should I have done this or should I have done Zoltar? I don't know. And number 10, all the repeats are going to come up after this. Then we go to the last round of night random shit you should know. I'll give you guys about a minute and a half to peruse, review, and submit with your teammates as we go into the last round of night random shit you should know. Keeping in mind the best score of the final round gets $24 or just some freebies back to come in the bar next time. Not the bar, the trivia thingy. And remember that everyone, if you contributed to tonight's event, show the Venmo to our friends at Biddy's on 91st and 2nd at their DTUT pop stand and get a free drink. How exciting is that? Maybe you'll see me there. I'll be wearing a mask and sunglasses and a hat and a bicycle. Well, I won't be wearing the bicycle. I'll be with the bicycle. But you get it. And now that all you guys have my message is, just text me. I live close by. We'll have a drink. Socially distant. It'll be fun. We'll bring the friends and the kids. Whatever. Here's number 10. Originally scheduled for May 1st, a disaster on April 26th forever stalled the grand opening of Pripyat Amusement Park in this year. Originally scheduled for May 1st, a disaster on April 26th forever stalled the grand opening of the Pripyat Amusement Park in this year. All right, guys, coming up on screen are all 10 repeats. You guys are going to get a minute and a half to take a look at them. Then you're going to hop over to your Google form. You're going to put in your answers, click submit, judge how many you got right, dispute with me if you want, put your scores in the scorecard, and then we move on to the last round of the evening, random shit you should know. Here are your repeats. 1 minute and a half now. All right, guys, this is coming down shortly. Let's see how we're doing. How many people have turned them in? Tick tock to you, don't stop. Oh, yes, there we go. About 1/3 of the teams have turned them in. A lot of great answers. Wow, a lot of great answers on that. You know what? 30 more seconds on the repeats and reviewing. Then we go to the last round of night random shit you should know. Hey guys, I see some interesting spellings of some of those words out there. Don't worry about them if it phonetically comes out correct. You more or less got it. All right, 10 more seconds on the repeats, and then we're going to go into the answers. And let me get your answers in. Make sure to click submit on your Google form. And make sure if you haven't clicked submit yet, all caps, all caps, all caps. 2/3 of the teams have turned them in. And let's get the answers to round 5 up there. A couple more teams are lingering. Oh, we got unicorns for Kira. Pop Goes the Culture got him in. Jason Raspberries, I like that one. Still can't get enough of a polished Paw Patrol. Not so great, Scott. You did all right. You did all right. Woo, lots of 9s and 10s, but I'm not seeing a 10 out of 10 yet, unless we've got some disputes from some spellings. All right, guys, we got about 5, 6 more teams left there on the unanswered board. So make sure you get them in, get them in, get them in, get them in, get them in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like we're all turned in. Here are the answers to round 5, amusement parks. Again, take my word for it and take what comes up on this little screen right here. And if you spelled something weird and you think you should get credit for it, let me know in the chat and I'll let you know if you can add yourself another point. Here are the answers to amusement parks. Number 1, Baka in the Hill is the world's oldest amusement park. The second oldest, Tivoli, are both in Denmark. Denmark, fun country. Who knew? Number 2, the golden ticket for best amusement park in the world went for 16 straight years to Cedar Point, Ohio. Number 3, Legoland Malaysia is not in Kuala Lumpur, but in Johor Bahru, bordering Singapore. They border one another. Number 4, this was incorrect, apparently. But if it was correct, you know what? Ultimately, in 1977, Space Mountain opened. The monorail opened well before that. Number 5, the largest country on Earth, according to Travagio, without an amusement park, is the largest country on Earth, Russia. We are not amused, which is really crazy because roller coasters used to be called Russian sleds and were invented in Russia. They would take ice sleds, put them in a channel, and race them down hills, hitting a bucket of sand at the end to slow their descent. And that's where it sort of started in the 17th or 18th century. So Russia, despite per historical record inventing the roller coaster, does not currently have an amusement park. Who wants to ride polonium spinner? Oh my God, everything's called the centrifuge. Number 6, the gauge is the measurement for tracks, both of roller coasters and railways. Pleasure Beach Amusement Park has Wallace and Gromit in Blackpool. The Blackpool Lights is England's resort town. A Mobius strip bends on itself so that once it goes this way, it goes that way. It's not actually an optical illusion. It makes perfect sense. You just take the strip, you cut it like that, and then it bends around. But only 3 roller coasters on Earth utilize a Mobius strip architecture. Mariah Carey, a Westchester native, filmed her first self-directed video in Rye Playland. And number 10, Pripyat shut down its amusement park because of Chernobyl in 1986. All right, guys, what do we got for any disputes out there? Looks like we're all really good. Wow, look at all those. But I don't see any 10s for 10s. Lots of 9s out of 10s, lots of 8s, whole bunch of 7s, and then everyone else is more or less in the middle. Hop on over to your round 5 column in your 0610 virtual pub quiz and tell me how many you got right. We've got a couple more teams like Remix to Cognition and Pop Goes the Culture to put their tallies up in there. But otherwise, I think we're ready to announce the scores going into the final round of the night. Random shit you should know. Best score this last round gets $24. Best score of the night gets $50. Here at the Brazen-Waylon, Gaf East, Gaf West, and just like that, those are the scores. 3 teams with 61 points. Not all heroes wear capes. A polished Paw Patrol and Black Lives Matter, all with 61. 62 for This Isn't Jeopardy. 64 for I for One like Roman numerals. And 66 for Live Free or Clive Hard. Libby, Mobius, yeah, you just spelled it differently. Give yourself a point. Absolutely. No problem on that. Don't let your parents fight you on Mariah Carey knowledge. That shit is canonical. Fantasy is a great song. Rye Playland's a great place. And rollerblades are back, apparently. Susan, I will crush you. Well, you won't crush me in an amusement park because y'all ain't got none. All right, guys, here we go to the last round of the night. Random shit you. Oh, my God, surprise. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I love throwing a wrench in the works. More points. 7 points on the board right now. An anagram is going to come over your video. The first team to answer the anagram in the Google chat, in the YouTube chat, to correctly answer the anagram, and it has to be exact because it has to use every single letter to correctly be the solving of an anagram, gets 7 points. This could really make or break one team. It could take someone from contention into the lead, or it could take someone from the middle into striking distance. I'm pretty excited about this one. I don't remember writing it because I don't remember writing it. 7 points. Does everyone know what an anagram is? Well, if you don't, scramble the letters to make new words. There we go. 7 points on the board. First ones to put the answer in the YouTube chat get 7 points. And here we are. Western destination. Lent not and top agrarian. Lent not and top agrarian is your clue for the anagram. First to answer. No, Phil, not the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. It's not an anagram. It's just every letter of the alphabet. First one to crack this anagram gets 7 points added to their score. And let's see who can take advantage of Anagrammapalooza. Anagrammapotapia. Who's got it? Oh, this is taking a while. I wonder if we will have a 3 for 3, Pete. Knott's Berry. Oh my God, John Tanaka right there. Grand Teton National Park. Excellent job. Absolutely amazing. That was mas rapido. John Tanaka, what team are you on? You get 7 extra points. Come on, tell us what team you're on. Please be a good one. Please be a good one. Please be a good one. Come on, John. John cracked the anagram super quickly, and now he's going to tell us what team he's on and where those 7 points go to. John Tanaka, please let us know where you get the extra 7 points because you're going into, shut up, Phil, you're going into the last round of the night plus 7 as we go into the final round of the night. Random shit you should know. Here are the rules of random shit you should know. There's neither rhyme nor reason to anything. John Tanaka, Live Free, and Clive Hard. Oh, this is nail in coffin. Wow, I have not seen a dominant performance like this since Boutros got lead out of his Kofi Annan. Just like that. Live Free or Clive Hard have taken a 9-point lead on I for One like Roman numerals. But there are still many points on the board for the last round of the night. Random shit you should know. What is Live Free or Clive Hard drinking? They got this anagram math thing going on fast. They must be some bona fide nerds because I can't do wordplay and I can't even add without my calculator. I don't know why we need to because this does it for us. John Tanaka, bravo. That was incredibly quick. Well, here we go. Last round of the night, random shit you should know. There's neither rhyme nor reason to any of these questions, so do not look for a theme, but I assure you there are enough points on the board for nearly anyone within the top 10 to win. I think that might be true. I think it is true. I think if you have over 50 or over points, I think you can win tonight. Pending every other team gets 0, so maybe you can't win. But whatever. Last round of the night, random shit you should know. The best score this round will get $24. The best score of the evening gets $50 here at the Brazen-Waylon, Gaf East, Gaf West, and Biddy's Pub Trivia Extravaganza. Hey, yes, should we call off round 6? No, we have to finish it out because no one knows what's going to happen. Someone like I, for one, like Roman numerals, this isn't Jeopardy, Black Lives Matter, and abolish Paw Patrol and not all heroes wear capes. Could definitely win. They definitely can. So let's see who does it. In the last round of the night, random shit you should know. Here we go. Question number 1. This clarinetist was nicknamed by the media the King of Swing. This clarinetist was nicknamed by the media the King of Swing for number 1 in random shit you should know. And here's number 2 in last round of the night, random shit you should know. Number 2, the $10,000 Escada Couture Swarovski crystal line holds the Guinness World Record for the most expensive one of these garments. That's number 2 in random shit you should know. more questions left on the round and on the evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for donating over the months now. We just started as a small little thing with the Waylon and the Brazen Head, and now we've got our brothers and sisters at the Gaf West and Gaf East and our super good friends at Biddy's Pub. Thus far, I haven't done the full count, but something on the order of $13,000 or $14,000 have been raised for out-of-work bartenders. So every little $20, $40 really, really helps. And some people, like Mary Ringy and Phil Kim, are exceptionally generous again and again and again. So it really means a lot to all of us. And as a fellow bartender, it means a lot to me. As a trivia host, well, it gives me something to fucking do. Number 9. Shawn Mendes arose to fame by performing Justin Bieber covers and winning a Ryan Seacrest cover song contest with this, A Great Big World song. Shawn Mendes arose to fame by performing Justin Bieber covers and winning a Ryan Seacrest cover song contest with this Great Big World song. Ah, Great Big World song. One hides. Last question of the night and of the round. The best scorer of this round will get $24 or a free buy-in to a subsequent week. So you just text me and let me know. And the best score of the night gets $50 here at the Waylon, the Brazen Head, the Gaf East, and the Gaf West, plus a little bit of Biddy's trivia extravaganza. Last question of the round and of the evening. Multiple points on the board. This could designate if you take first, you take second, you get $24, or you do nothing and you're just totally inadequate. All right, guys. After I say this question, I'm going to put up all 10 questions for a minute or so, maybe 2 minutes or so you can confer with your teams, put in your answers in all caps on the Google form. I will read your answers, we will tally our scores, and we will virtually drum roll the winner. Question number 10, 10th and final question round of the evening. 1 point for each of the top 12 most downloaded mobile apps worldwide for 2019 on both the Apple Play Store and the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. 12 mobile apps have been downloaded more than any other cumulatively on Google and Apple in the year 2019. 1 point for each of the top 12 of them. You're going to see on your Google form 10-1, 10-2, 10-3, all the way up to 12. Answer as many up to 12 as you possibly can of what you think the top downloaded mobile apps for the year 2019 were. All right, guys, coming up right now is your repeats. I'll give you 3 minutes to discuss amongst yourselves. Plug in your answers in all caps on your Google form. Click submit. Then we'll read the answers, tally the scores, and see who wins tonight's Gaf West, Gaf East, Biddy's, Brazen Head, and the Waylon Trivia Evening. Excellent job, everyone. Here we go. Oh, those are not your answers. These are Repeats are coming down, and your scores are going up. Hey guys, make sure that if you got time to follow the Gaff West, the Gaff East, the Waylon, Brazenhead, and Biddies on all your social medias, specifically Facebook and Instagram. If you do that, you're going to get hints every week from me via them. Make sure you follow me on @Agra27 on Instagram or @AustinTylero on Twitter. Make sure you tell your friends and family, and specifically your enemies. And then also, you know, if you got corporate trivia or you got a company that you want to host a virtual trivia just like this, let me know. I'm glad to do it for money. And I'll try to be very much less sarcastic than I am with you guys. 17 teams have turned them in. I believe we have something on the order of 26 total. So make sure that everyone gets them in the next couple seconds. And then we're going to give the answers, give the scores. The best score of this round will get $24. The best score of the night will get $50 here at the Brazen-Waylon bar. Gaff East, Gaff West, Brazen, Biddies, Waylon Head. Wait, why do I keep doing that? Oh, it's been a really long day. I drove this morning. Well, I didn't really drive that much. I had coffee on the way down, so it was fine. Whatever. Yeah. Anyone want a BMW? All right, guys, let's get him in. Jeff Birdie is in. Team Clive is in. How Quizar is in. Turn him in, guys. Again, if you know that your scores are totally correct and you have no disputes, start plugging them into the final column. Random shit you should know. Spelling inquiry. San Bernardino. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? San Bernardino? No, it's clearly, Ben, it's clearly a San Bernardino. I don't think you get a point for that. That's like calling me Orston. Yeah, it's Austin. There's no R in there. So, no, you don't get it. All right, guys, let's get them in. How many teams we got left out there? We got 20 teams in. Only a couple more left to turn them in. And if you're confident that your scores match your answers, pop them in the final column for random shit you should know so we could crown a winner. And if you don't know, well, then you know. Let me know any disputes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone turned in. Go, 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 go. I think we got 4 or 3 teams who have yet to turn them in. And I hope you got them in momentarily. And then afterwards, I don't know, everyone want to Zoom? No. Maybe. I don't know. I could Zoom up to 100 people now, which is weird. But I don't think I'm going to Zoom you people. I think I'm going to Zoom myself home. San Bernardino County, California. Martin, absolutely. That is the name of the place. You got that. I was just asking for county, but if you want to be that specific, sure, you get a point for that. Please, by all means. All right, I think I've had enough of all of you. Here are the answers to the last round of the night. Random shit you should know. Answers coming now. Benny Goodman was known as the King of Swing. Number 2, the Scotticotra Swarovski crystal line were a pair of jeans for $10,000. Wawa was founded as a dairy, but didn't open its first store until 1964. When they found that people were not getting milk deliveries anymore, they were buying them from a store, well, they put the cow before the horse. I don't know my aphorisms, but something like that. San Bernardino County, most of you got that right. I would not have gotten that. By the way, Alaska does not have counties. Did not know that either. I learned 2 things writing tonight's trivia. Number 5, Mumbai, not Bombay. I'm not giving you points for Bombay. It's not called that. It's sort of racist to call it the British name. Mumbai has Mukesh Ambani's 40-story skyscraper home. That's a little nouveau riche, if you know what I mean. Boom! Status quo. Number 6. There are 14 stations of the cross. Super Bowl Sunday for number 7 is the second most food-consuming day in the United States. Icarus is the name of Brian Fogel's Academy Award-winning documentary. Number 9, Say Something's Great Big World song that shot Shawn Mendes to fame. And number 10, the 12 most downloaded mobile apps worldwide for 2019 are from 12 to 1. Spotify, UC Browser, which is something in China. Netflix, Snapchat, YouTube, ShareX, also China. Likey, also China, Instagram, Facebook, Facebook Messenger or Messenger, however you want to call it. Number 2, TikTok. And number 1, WhatsApp. Want to hear something scary? 1, 2, 3, 4 of those are Facebook products. So no matter how much you want to get rid of Facebook, you're going to be using it all the time. All right, guys, everyone turned them in. Tallied up your scores. Looking good. Let us see who wins for the evening and who has the best score of that round. Virtual drum roll, please. 69 points for Clive. The long 4-week reign of terror of original Clive has been ended. And my producers tell me that throughout that 4-week reign of terror, not once did they bribe for a clue or a answer. Good job, original Clive. But you're in 8th place right now. And also, maybe you're a little cheap and you should try bribing more, because the king is dead, long live the king, because after that is 73 points in 7th place for Not All Heroes Wear Capes. That's 6th place. 74 points for This Isn't Jeffrey. 77 for Black Lives Matter. Great job by them. 78 for Abolish Paw Patrol. 81 for I For One Like Roman numerals. And Live Free or Clive Hard, who, even with a 12-point bonus, well, no, they still would have lost. But they got their bonuses. Good job for Live Free or Clive Hard. Let me know who you are in the messages. You guys get $50. And the best score of that round, $24 for Flyover Country. Let me know if you want $24 or if you just want to buy in for next week's trivia. This has been absolutely fantastic. Everyone, what a great night. Congratulations to the Clive Doppelgangers. Congratulations to Flyover Country for the best score of that round. What a great night. We really appreciate you coming out every single time. Let's see you guys next Wednesday, and maybe I'll see you guys at a virtual trivia of your liking at one of your company's birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, or brisses. We do brisses too. Everyone, fantastic. Have a great night. Pia Jesu Domine, Dona est Requiem, cum sancti spiritu, in gloria Dei Patris. Amen. Good night.